There was a little cell, alone in the sea. No nucleus inside, just a simple life to be. Its DNA was open, nothing locked away. It lived by itself, from day to day. Prokaryotic, small and free, one tiny life in a changing sea. It didn't know what it would become. It simply lived beneath the sun. And I wonder, late at night, how life began with something so small. One little cell, then another kind, and somehow we came from it all. So many cells, so many years, so much life from something so small. Then came a cell with a room inside, a nucleus holding its DNA. Eukaryotic, more complex, with hidden worlds inside its shape. But deep inside that larger cell, something ancient still remained. A little piece of another life, from a world that had its own name. A living cell went inside another, and somehow both survived. What once were separate forms of life became one life side by side. It wasn't just one life taking, it wasn't just one life giving. They changed together over time, and both became part of living. And I wonder, late at night, how life began with something so small. One little cell, then another kind, and somehow we came from it all. So many cells, so many years, so much life from something so small. Now I call it mitochondria, a quiet engine in the cell. It makes the energy we need, but it has an older story to tell. It has its own small DNA, a trace of where it came from, a memory of another life before the two became one. Maybe life was never meant to grow by standing all alone. Maybe sometimes something strange becomes the place we call our home. A cell can live inside a cell, and neither one has to disappear. They can change and stay together for a very, very long time here. And I wonder, late at night, how life began with something so small. Not always through the strongest one, but through lives that joined at all. So many cells, so many years, so many stories we can't see. And somewhere inside every cell, there is a little history. Prokaryote, eukaryote, mitochondria inside. Ancient lives beneath the surface, still alive, still by our side. And I look up at the quiet sky, not knowing where it all began. Just one small life, then another, and somehow here